Hello, my fellow investigators. Welcome to Watch Us Lose, where we're playing every great old one in Fantasy Flight Games, Eldritch Horror.
This week, Hastur, Part 3.
I'm Rob.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Len, and I am confused. I am perplexed, and I'm wondering what the hell happened. I missed 1 week, and I come back to devastation.
Well,
You guys have a lot of explaining to do.
devastation of Agatha and of
Dexter's dead, apparently.
Dexter's dead. So, yes, last week was a particularly rough one for our magic users specifically. My character, Joe Diamond, is blessed and has a lot of nice stuff, so he's doing great. But our magic users got a little roughed up. Dexter took the Dark Pact, and the Dark Pact came due, and he got devoured. So Rob is now going to be playing a new character. Agatha didn't take the Dark Pact, but she got beat upon. First of all, she tried casting Call the Storm. I believe she had like 6 or 7 dice. No successes. And so either she was going to die from calling the storm poorly, or she had to get rid of Call the Storm. So we got rid of Call the Storm. Then a card came out that said someone had to get rid of all their possessions. And we all said, well, Len is so generous and giving. Obviously, he would be the one to sacrifice all of his possessions. Because of what a kind and giving soul you are. So we thank you, Len, for taking that hit for us. And Agatha lost everything she owned. So Agatha has taken a beating and has lost all of her possessions. She does have 2 clues, and making her kind of essential for our current mystery. Our current mystery is to go to gates, close them, and use clues to close them. So she's important, but she has been taking a hit. And Rob, you have a new character.
I do have a new character. So Dexter was devoured. Yeah. And so all his stuff, which we actually tried to save from that Mythos card, went away with him when he was devoured. But so I decided, even though she might not be the best help in this scenario, I thought we needed somebody who can rough it up a little. So I am taking Zoe Samaras, the chef. And as you can see from her model here, she's ready to get into it. She's ready to get into the mix.
A
little messy.
And,
Yep, go ahead.
And what is Zoe's powers?
So Zoe, for an action, if I don't have enough task assets, I can gain 1 task asset, because the thing that we need the most of are task unique assets. But also, if she hasn't lost sanity during a combat encounter, she rolls 2 additional dice when resolving the strength test during that encounter. So that's 2 additional dice, not +2 strength, meaning that will stack along with whatever weapons or other gear she has going.
Yeah. But the key is the task asset, because the thing we need in Eldritch Horror is always something distracting us from the goal. It's just too boring to actually complete the goal. So something that makes us travel all over the world to do something, that's always much better.
That's right.
That's the real power of Zoe.
That is correct. So yeah, I mean, she's got herself a holy cross to start things off with. And I think that she's gonna kick a little ghostly butt in a little bit. That being said, I thought that Zoe should be tonight's lead investigator, or at the very least she needs to go before Agatha.
Yep.
And the reason for that is you are going to Istanbul to beat up a poltergeist.
Yes.
And Agatha is hurting. So having someone go there and beat up that poltergeist first might be a good idea.
That's right. All right.
I'm sitting here wondering if Joe Diamond and or Eric, in the real person Eric, took a dark path. That we are all suffering and you're sitting here blessed, and I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
Laura's missing. There's just a lot of weirdness going on. I don't know.
I think Eric is entitled to a good game every once in a while.
Yeah, do you remember the last game where I was getting cursed every other round?
Oh, I guess that's
I
true.
earned this, Len.
I guess that's true. That's fair.
All right. You guys think we're ready?
Ready as we're gonna be.
All right.
Listen, who's handling Roland?
I was assuming that Eric would because he does double duty so well in this game.
Okay. I didn't know a different Eric was joining us, but sure, let that Eric do double duty. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. Oh, that is louder than I thought it would. My apologies. All right. So, Zoe's going to be our lead investigator for turn 1. The first thing she's going to do is try to get herself a pair of 45 automatics, it looks like, from the art. So she's going to take an acquire asset action using her whopping influence of 2. And 1 success, of course, is not enough. So she's going to go into debt. And this will be a total of 3 successes. So she'll spend 2 on the automatic. And why not take the alchemical concoction?
Well, what about the tear gas to ensure that let's say you roll like you just did during this combat encounter?
Because I'm doing this to watch your back, I will go ahead.
Are you taking it all?
No, I got confused. Because I was also thinking we have to remember that we have a police assistance out here if we need that later.
Oh, okay.
Do we want to use that on the poltergeist?
No, because that will discard the poltergeist and not defeat it.
Right. And it's toughness 2 or less, which is a 3.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, I didn't. It doesn't do damage. Okay. Are you going to restock?
Sure, but the reason this is important is that when the poltergeist is defeated, an investigator gains 1 boon condition, and we need that to help get rid of Agatha's corruption. Yep. So let's see what comes out to replace all this. We've got a good old lucky cigarette case.
Oh, that's nice.
And seek the truth. Oh. Whenever you gain a clue during a research encounter, spawn 1 clue, then you may spend 3 clues and discard this card to advance the active mystery by 1.
Oh.
That is going to come in very useful in a little bit.
Oh, that is nice.
All right,
okay.
So that was Zoe's first action, and her second is going to be to catch a train to Istanbul. And that brings us to Joe.
Okay, Joe is in the Amazon, and he didn't get the clue last time, so he is just going to get another resource, and then he is going to focus, I guess?
Sure. Those
Not
are
much else to do.
Very common things to do.
I thought Joe was going to the dream board.
I'm getting this clue here first in the Amazon, then I'm going to go to the dream board, so that I can get 2 clues. I need 2 clues.
Okay, I thought you were saying you didn't want to be stuck on the Amazon. I misinterpreted. It's all good.
I don't want to. Well, I forgot. So here's the thing: in the dream board, you can do a rest action to go to the dreamland, and there are gates in the dreamland I want to close, but you need 2 clues. Oh, I see.
You think you're gonna need that? Yeah, that's gonna be gone.
Okay.
That's why I thought you were saying you wanted to get there. We could get you to a gate in 2 turns.
Yeah, that is. Okay. I won't get the resource. I'll just.
You guys missed all this alpha gaming. I know it.
I know. Okay. So. Yeah, I could I could literally go to the Dreamlands and move to this gate, but then I'd have to wait for you to close it, right?
How do you get to the gate?
This is a free movement and then another movement, right?
Oh.
Right, so it'd be rest, free move to dive.
Oh, yeah.
But if I close,
But you don't have 2 clues yet.
He doesn't need the clues.
If you do it right.
I'll do it right.
All right, you heard him.
I don't believe you at all. All right, fine. Let's just see how great Len is. So he's confident, so we'll do this. So I am going to. It's a rest action, correct?
That is correct.
It's kind of wasted since I'm at full health, but and then I test will, right?
Yep.
My will is a 4. We're on a combat encounter. I don't have anything else. To do, so I'm just gonna roll 4 dice.
There you
I
go.
almost botched it. I was about to say, yeah, if I botched that, then I would be all right. Well, fine. So I go to the Dreamlands.
Yep.
And then I'm going to 1, 2 move here.
All right. So that was a rest action to get to the Enchanted Wood. A local path is a free action once per turn, and then a move action gets you to Dilathleen.
All right.
Okay, Len. Welcome
All
back.
All right, big moves here. So first thing I'm going to do what I always do when I don't have things. I'm going to acquire assets.
All right.
I've got an influence of 3.
Okay.
Oh, and there we go. Remember I said I was going to do good? So I'm going to draw a debt and take that lucky cigarette case because something tells me I might need it after that. Not feeling as cocky as I was. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I've got a corruption condition. I can gain an Eldritch token to reroll a die.
That is true.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to reroll. Why not?
Because he's hoping to get rid of the corruption before anything happens.
But why are you rerolling? To get something else?
Yeah.
Because he likes stuff.
Look at that. I'll get that Seek the Truth.
Okay.
What does that do?
That's the whole thing with the clues and advancing the mystery. Like that's a beautiful thing for Agatha to have.
Yes, it is. All right, and so we get a grizzly totem, which is a lovely, nasty thing.
Oh, that thing is beautiful.
+1 strength, +1 will, not just in combat. Can re-roll a die when resolving a test. And then search the archives of service. Immediately gain 1 random tome asset from the deck. I would have loved that a few turns ago.
All right, and then Agatha is going to join Zoe and fall over.
There you go.
In Istanbul. Do I have my 1 this game, or was that? Did I do it alreght? Maybe I did it in the first one. Forget it. I think I had my 1.
You can have 1 this game.
Istanbul.
I think you blew your 1.
Yeah,
you should have wasted.
I did. I shouldn't have announced it. I should have just did it.
Or waited a bit and come back to it.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Eric.
So, Agatha, do you want a tome asset?
Yes.
You do. I figure since we've deprived Agatha of all her stuff, and we've got a fair amount of clues on the board, Roland's going to use his passive to take a service asset out of the archive and immediately give it to Agatha.
So,
Roland, you juicy man, you.
So means you gain a random tome asset from the deck.
All right. Let's see what we got.
And that means we get the Curios job.
Oh, it feels like it's good.
It feels like it's good.
The Occult Grimoire gain +3 when resolving spell effects. That is juicy.
And reduce the horror of monsters you encounter.
Yes, yes. Oh, Roland. Roland.
And so that was Roland's one action to set it aside. And then twice per round because of the by the book. So you gave one service to Agatha. You can still discard a card from the reserve or spawn a clue.
I will spawn a clue since most of the stuff in the reserve seems pretty nice right now.
Okay.
And it's out in the Dreamlands here.
Oh.
There's a lot of clues out in the Dreamlands.
That means that it missed, but that means that I fixed a thing. All right.
Okay. I'm glad you fixed the thing. All right. So that's Roland's other action, and he will hang out there and hopefully get that clue.
All right. Well, let's find out because we're going to go to the encounter phase.
Yep. It's you, and you're fighting a monster.
I am fighting a monster, so I'm going to pull this monster a little closer. All right, now. All right. So part of this plan might rely on instill bravery from Agatha. So the first thing
cost you a health, though.
It could cost, doesn't it?
I'm rolling 8 dice.
It could cost you a health.
And I'll be all right.
So testing will -1. So I start at 4. I get 2 from the Holy Cross, but -1. So that's 5 dice.
Oh my.
Oh, wow.
Well, if that's the one you're going to whiff on, let it be that one.
Well, here goes that plan. Because I take 3 horror from that.
All right, well, let's see. Agatha is going to instill bravery once in a round. When an investigator would lose sanity, I can test lore. I have a lore of 5 plus 3. So
hold on
8.
a second to think this through. Should I use the tear gas now? You may discard this card to re-roll up to 2 dice when resolving a strength test.
Strength test, yeah.
So I should not.
No. Plus, this gives me a clue, so these are all good things. It'll help me practice rolling successes too, hopefully. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. You got 2 focuses.
1 6. Yeah, I'm going to save it, though, for the gate.
Okay.
Looks like I'll be losing health. I lose a health, but you lose a sanity.
All right.
Close
Look
to
at
the
this.
edge here.
Look at it. Look how many ones. I rolled 6 ones on 8 dice.
Yeah, I've seen worse, but...
Have you? That's...
Yes! Remember how you lost your other spell the other game?
I don't know about 6 ones. My god.
All right. So we have a small problem here. So now I'm rolling, I'm starting at 6 dice, -1 is 5, because I don't get the +2 for this. So,
Got problems.
yeah.
Right. Oh, we've got problems.
All right, so
Well,
that's
you did
2 successes, but I need 1 more.
I use the tear gas.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. We're going to be a little superstitious with our digital dice here. Oh, man. All right. So, I lose no damage, but I only do 2 to it.
This is an issue.
This is lots of issues.
Well,
absolutely.
the good news is it still isn't going to do any damage to Agatha because it doesn't do damage.
Yeah,
but it does slow us down.
The sanity. I'm rolling 1 die for strength and Oh! Hang on. I forgot. I had an arcane scholar. I could have re-rolled a die during that. So that may at least. There you go. Okay, so I didn't lose health. Just for the
Okay.
record. That's it.
That's it.
All right.
All right.
Well, that was very disappointing.
And I get a clue.
And you get a clue.
Okay. So, Len, should I close this gate? Or
Sure.
should I just get a clue?
Well, I think you solving this mystery isn't going to happen, so it's a waste. Let's close it. You got plenty of gates down there.
All right.
There's a lot to clean up in that Dreamlands.
All right.
That's my vote. I don't know what does Rob think. I mean, it's not up to me. It's up to you two too.
Yeah. Also, you gained something because you got Seek the Truth. When you gain
Not a
it
research encounter though.
you may spend. Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh, wait.
mean, there are
You
enough gates there and enough blues that closing a blue one, and we don't know what's going to happen.
I'm gonna have another worldly encounter. We'll deal with it.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So, Lost Carcosa. Inside a well-appointed library, you sit down for a game of chess. Your opponent is quite old and wrapped in a silken robe. It will take a sharp mind to win the game. Lore -1.
Okay, so my lore is a 4. I think I get that's spell effects only, so I roll 3.
This could be amazing if you do this right.
Well,
And you're blessed. There you go.
All right.
Okay. As you win, your opponent vanishes and a door appears. Close this gate.
Okay.
Before leaving, you examine the library's books. Test observation -1.
All right, but hold on. I think we need to interrupt. So he has.
Oh, okay.
No, we don't have to interrupt.
I don't have clues.
Right,
He's
but
not
so
done. He's not done with the encounter yet.
right. So the gate is closed. So that goes there. Now continue on with the encounter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before leaving, you examine the library's books. Test observation -1.
Okay, so my observation is a 5. And I think that's all I get. Yep. So that's 4 dice rolled. I passed.
That is a pass. If you pass, you find a book about the future. Gain 2 clues.
Now, I cannot spend those on the gate that I just closed?
I do not believe so. So the text reads, when an investigator closes a gate during an otherworld encounter, he may spend 2 clues to place 1 Eldritch token on this card. And you closed the gate. You didn't have the clues because it's not when he completes another world encounter. It's a response to closing the gate. There was a period in the thing.
Well, the good news is now you're set up. If I whiff, you're set up to do it on the next gate. So
Right.
one way
I
or the
gotta-
other, it was a good thing.
I gotta kill the ghost, which... Okay, that's
able to
tough, but not
kill that.
impossible.
You just have to pass the test. So
Yeah.
basically, you'll be fine. All right. So Agatha is now dealing with the poltergeist that certain people couldn't
Oh,
squish
don't.
away.
Don't.
All right. So this is the bad news. This is going to be will -1, and I'm sitting on a will of 2. So rolling 1 die here. Ugh.
Okay, well, that's...
Oh, that's not great because that's the 1 die roll that I wanted to. All right, so that means I lose 2 sanity. I guess. Oh, actually, I reduce the horror of monsters I encounter by 1. So really, I only lose 1 sanity.
Okay.
And now it's the strength -1. I'm already at a 1, which means I only get to roll 1.
Right, but it's doing 0 damage.
Right, it's doing 0 damage. I only got to hit it once. I've got focuses. I got a lucky cigarette case.
You even got a spare clue if you need it.
And even a spare clue. That is a great point. And corruption that I can do as many times as I want, apparently.
That's true, because if you win...
All right, I'm going to take an Eldritch token and re-roll that.
Okay. How many Eldritch tokens can you take?
Doesn't matter, as soon as he gets 1 success.
But, I mean, how many times can he use this?
There you go. It doesn't say once per round. It doesn't say once per round, so I could, in theory...
All right.
That feels like cheating, but okay.
Well, but that's the whole point of corruption. It just happens I'm fighting a monster that makes me get rid of it. But if anything else that I was rolling, I'd really be risking it. So either way, that is a success. That kills the poltergeist. And when this monster is defeated, an investigator gains a boon. My corruption says if you would gain a boon condition, discard corruption instead. Goodbye, corruption.
Oh, so you're just going to take the boon for yourself. All right, fine.
Yup. Agatha is looking out for number 1 from now on. All right, and now I will attempt to close this gate.
I think we should have put it to a vote.
All right, you're closing the gate. I'll read to help out. Great Hall of Ciliano. You are forbidden to enter the library unless you bear the necessary sigil. You draw the symbol to the best of your knowledge. Test lore.
Okay, lore is 5 + 1, so 6. That's a good one for me to start with. Okay, let's pass.
After you enter the Great Hall, you realize you must have confidence in your actions so others do not suspect you of trespassing. Test will.
Oh, back to only 2 for will. There we go.
Nice.
There we go. Okay.
Agatha plays a lot better when someone rolls well.
If you pass, you recover the book you are looking for. Close this gate.
Okay, we'll close the gate and spend the 2 clues. To put an Eldritch. Oops, no, wrong thing. Out of the garbage. Sorry, I tried to cheat. Eldritch token on La Mystery.
All right. And then Roland.
Roland's just going to have a research encounter.
All right, so he's in a city. Let's see what happens. A snaggletooth fence claims... Oh, fence is in a guy. Okay.
Yeah.
A snaggletooth fence claims to have recently sold a wealthy politician an oil painting that transports the viewer to the shores of a lake on another world. He will divulge the politician's identity if you pay him a hefty sum. You may gain a debt condition to gain this clue.
I may gain a debt condition to gain this clue.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really need clues. I mean, we don't know if we need clues, and there's a lot of clues. No. I'm not going to do it.
All right.
That feels like a waste until I know what the next mystery is.
All right. Oh, he got so annoyed he popped out of TTS, apparently.
I can still see it.
Oh, all right, everybody, we're crashing, so have a good day. Stick around, and we'll be right back as soon as we can.
Oh, this is a good time for me to change something I've wanted to try.
And now you guys get to watch me try to save things before... God, I love technology.
Huh.
All right. I haven't crashed yet.
I didn't crash either.
I don't see
did.
either of you in the room.
Yeah, we got kicked, but
Well, that's what I meant.
Bill said it was Agatha all along. I don't know what that is in reference to. Bill, what were you talking about?
He knows.
He might not know. He might not know. All right.
Oh! That's the... Yeah, no, I didn't watch that show.
Oh, whoops. I just launched the wrong thing. That's not
I'm back.
Tabletop Simulator.
Eric's back, or he's coming back.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I just opened the wrong thing.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't. Because normally when that happens, it's because the host is crashing.
Yeah, we know you just wanted to get rid of us.
Oh, I love having you guys.
Oh, I didn't know my sarcasm was going to get sentimental, but okay.
That's
Alright,
that's a learned defense. That's a learned defense. My boss said something to me, and I was like, "Hold on a moment. My sarcasm detector is long since burnt out. I'm not sure if you're being sincere or not." She's like, "No, you're doing a good job." I'm like, "Oh, all right,
We're back.
we're back."
You never left.
I never left. We'll see if we can learn how to edit all that out. Okay, here we go. Into our 10th mythos phase.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so we're going to move the omen track to the red spot. And then we're going to take a look. I see one red gate,
Two.
two red gates. So we're going to lose 2 doom. Which brings us down to 8. So now we're feeling it.
Yeah.
But after that, we have reckonings. So, monsters on the board. I don't see any monsters in the main board. We got a ghost up down here that's not doing a whole lot of anything. So now we go to Hastur, the unspeakable one. Investigators as a group lose sanity equal to the number of gates on the game board, unless the lead investigator gains a blight condition. So we worked out there's one red one here, there's a red one, so that's a total of 3. I'm willing to have Zoe take 2 if somebody else can take 1.
Didn't Zoe take one during her combat?
Yes. I'm still willing to take 2.
You know who's not willing to take one? Agatha.
Agatha, yeah. I think Roland can take one
Okay.
because he's not in bad shape. You're gonna take 2. If you want to take 2, it's fine. I'm about to fight the ghost. So
Yeah, no, I'll take 2.
I'll take I'll take a sanity hit maybe there. So.
All right, and so Roland took 1?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. But let's see what else happens, because we go to possessions and conditions, such as debt. Some men have come to collect on your debt. Flip this card. Your creditors seem almost forgiving when you tell them you cannot pay your dues.
Wow.
They beg you not to worry, but their kind expressions change as you eat the meal they've offered you. Gain a poison condition. Not even a freaking roll.
Get it for you.
Thank you. But I lose this debt. So great. Because now I can't recover that health that I was planning on or that sanity I just spent. All right, moving on to Joe.
All right, roll for blessed.
Oh no!
That is not good. All right. Well, Easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
Just toss it.
Yeah. Because now it's tainted. Who wants it?
I want it.
Well, not now that it's tainted.
I want it even now that it's tainted. Still blessed.
All right, Agatha's got debt as well. Some men have come to collect. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Beyond riches, the man wears a hat and a brown trench coat. You do not want money. He hisses and grabs your throat. You feel as if part of your identity is being stolen from you. You fail. Test will. All right, kids. I got 5 dice to do this, but I got a lucky cigarette case. The chain smoking is going to come in handy for Agatha at some point. It might be now. Oh, we're good. All right, that's it.
You made it?
Card. Made it.
Nice.
Roland's got nothing.
Roland's got nothing. All right. So we resolved reckonings. Now we spawn a gate. We don't have any weird things coming. So comes out at Sydney with a spawn of Sabak. Which looks like a big crocodile to me.
Yeah. Tough.
That is
tough.
Not...
Well, maybe that's good. What well, we'll deal with that somehow.
Yeah, we'll let that thing sit for a while.
All right. Once inside the lodge, your host invites you to follow him upstairs. Several members stare in astonishment. Outsiders are rarely granted such access. At the top of the stairs, you are ushered into a library filled with rare and exotic tomes. Now, he says, how can we help you? Each investigator may do one of the following: gain a clue, gain an asset, or gain 1 spell. Of those, I'm just going to go ahead and take a random asset from the deck.
Yep. I'm going with that too.
And it's the blunderbuss.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, +2 strength, but more importantly, each 6 you roll during a combat test counts as 2 successes, and each one negates. So,
yeah. All right, I'm going to take a random asset too. Tome of Secrets. Once per round, you may spend 1 focus in place of spending a clue. When you perform a focus action, recover 1 sanity.
okay.
Not bad. Agatha's going for the spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got her lore all buffed up, so she gets
Alter Fate. You may trade conditions,
Yes.
focus, improvement tokens, and impairment tokens as part of a trade action.
garbage.
And Eric, what's Roland gonna do?
I think I'm going to go for an asset as well.
Okay.
Because Roland lost everything.
Yeah.
Magnifying glass. Once per round, you or another investigator on your space may spend 1 clue to re-roll any number of dice when resolving a test. Well,
That's
I kind
not
of wish
bad.
I had gotten that clue now.
Well, you're around a bunch of clues.
Yeah.
All right. So, the Mythos phase has ended. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to the number of investigators, solve this mystery.
Hallelujah.
This is turn 8.
Oh, man. Please be an easy one after this.
Here we go. Cities on the lake. Far away in the Hyades star cluster, 2 cities lie upon the shores of Lake Hali. In Yithil, Queen Casilda tries desperately to keep her dynasty from falling to the tattered king of Kirkosa, the city across the lake. As an encounter,
Oh
an
my
investigator on a space containing a gate may travel to the shores of Lake Hali. He draws and resolves a Cities on the Lake special encounter. Whenever an investigator closes a gate during a Cities on the Lake special encounter, he may spend 2 clues to place 1 Eldritch token on this card. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to the number of investigators, solve this mystery.
Yeah. Glad you all took assets, you greedy bastards. You could have all had clues.
Yeah.
But you're at least set up to do one, Eric, and I can work my way down there as well.
Yeah. The question is, do I hang around to get the extra clue, or do I go directly to the gate?
You have a little time for the red gate. I'm going to try... Is it worth it for me to try to get to Tokyo? Is the question. Can I ask another question? The adventure token is on the board, but I don't see what that pertains to.
Oh, yep, it is.
There's some dude somewhere.
So.
That's weird. That shouldn't be that. Uh-oh.
Well, fortunately, we weren't going to do it.
Okay.
So I guess I uploaded the wrong thing somehow. That's frustrating. But this was the Randolph Carter card, where you could go, you could get him, and then something else would happen.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. I'll take lead unless someone else wants to be it. Okay. Joe Diamond is lead.
All right.
Am I really just gonna hang around? I don't hang around.
We really need clues, right? I mean, I feel like we've just gotta...
So if you have nothing else to do, you should try to acquire assets and build up funding the cause.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Except there are nice assets I want to get.
Well, go into debt.
Yeah, that worked out so well for us. The question is, I could acquire resources, and that would give me 2 to spend.
Yeah.
When you perform an acquire asset action, you may spend successes greater than the number of... Do the resources also count as successes?
Yes.
For acquire assets, they do.
So, I could. I already have a resource. I could simply get another resource and put 4, and then put everything on this card and flip it immediately to see what I get.
You mean with going into debt?
If
making your roll, yeah.
Making my roll and yeah, okay.
No,
so,
hold on. No. Wait.
No.
You may spend successes greater than the number of Eldritch tokens on this card to place 1 Eldritch token on this card.
Right.
So each time you do it, it's going to be harder and harder to do.
I see. Okay, so hold on a second. I want to see. There's 2 things I want.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We were just ignoring you.
Thank you. Okay, I just needed to know that. That's fine.
Okay.
Just because I got booted and I didn't think you guys could hear me. I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay. So. All right. Okay. So I am going to gain a resource, which is maybe a mistake. We'll see. And then I have a influence of 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to roll my 4 influence. I don't think I have anything else that gives me anything for influence. Nope. And then I'm going to roll my influence to see what I can get. Would have been nice to have been blessed, but... Oh, that just blows. I'm going into debt.
Okay.
Which is probably a horrible mistake.
You'll be fine.
As it always is. Now, do I want the artifact or the treasure? I want the treasure hunter. +1 to observation and strength, and I may re-roll a dice when doing either one of those. Yeah. +1 to will in otherworldly encounters. When you perform a rest, spawn a clue. Not bad. Okay, Agatha, what are you doing?
So hold on. I think you had to spend some resource to do that.
Yeah, I had to spend both my resources.
All right.
Okay, Agatha.
That gives you 2, right?
That gives you 2.
Agatha is going to. Got to get her to a gate. I need to rest. Oh, I'll go this way. Okay. You know what I'll do? I'll take a train ticket. I was gonna rest, but you know what? I feel the need for greed. I feel the need for greed. I'm gonna try to acquire assets.
Okay.
Yeah. On 3 dice. Oh,
Ooh.
Lord. Oh, Lord. Alright, you know what? I'm really being stupid, but it's that kind of night. I'm going to tap my lucky cigarette case to give me a success. Turn my 4 into a 5. I'm going to go into debt, and I'm going to take the grizzly totem. Because she doesn't have a weapon, but these are other stat bumps that she can use. I think they'll come in handy. So
All right.
I'll take the debt. And that's my 2 for her.
And we'll restock with a private flight.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
That lets us get wherever we need to go. Speaking of where do we
just in
need to
time.
go,
Yeah.
I don't know what I need to be doing.
Well, it's not your turn yet.
Well, okay.
Okay.
You could fly me to a gate, right?
I can fly you to a gate, yes. You don't have 2 clues yet.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Another question while we're just sort of asking stuff is, does Joan need us to use the police assistant to get rid of the ghost?
I mean, I'm pretty buffed up. I think I can deal with it.
yeah.
Okay.
If you pass the test, this monster loses health equal to the test result. And it's a will -1. My will is 4. I don't have any pluses.
Man, you'd have to hit it twice.
Yeah, that might be useful. Yeah, that might be useful to get rid of the ghost. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of the ghost. So I will spend the police asset. That's 1 of Roland's power to get rid of the ghost. Actually, can I take that? It's too late to take that back. You're shuffled.
No, we can get it back out.
Because I don't need it yet.
Okay.
I need it next round when I'm going up there. So I don't see the reason to
That's true. He's not even there.
spend it now. Okay, so Roland is going to, while we're thinking, do we need to fly anyone immediately?
Maybe not.
Okay, so I'm going to take that aside and restock.
Yeah.
That is ally. When you gain this card from the deck, gain 2 spells, then discard 1 spell. Roll 1 additional die with a spell effect.
You know what? Maybe we do, because guess what? We're going on to a blue omen. So if you flew me to Tokyo, I could close the gate. I know I don't have a clue yet, but maybe you do something that causes you sanity loss. That's why you going first is bad here, but it is what it is. I could have avoided that. No, it's fine. Whatever. So it's just 1 doom. It's not a big deal. Let's save it.
Yeah.
Let's save it.
Yeah. Okay. So he'll do that, and he's sitting on a clue. I don't see a really good reason to move him off of it there yet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna focus. Unless, do I want to shop? Is there anything? No. I'm gonna focus, and then I'm going to use his power to spawn 2 clues.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We need
On.
clues.
And spawn. All around you. Nice if it was on you. But okay. What are you doing, Rob?
Well, I don't know. I can't rest anymore, or at least resting doesn't do much for me because I'm poisoned. I could get task assets. My observation is only a 1.
You could rest to try to get rid of poison.
Nope.
Flip the card and see what happens.
Oh. All right. So what we're going to do is focus and rest.
Yep.
All right. So I don't recover health or sanity. I flip the card. The rash covering most of your body continues to spread. You are regularly stricken with fits of coughing and has become hard to move. Test strength.
Oh, that's not a bad one for you.
Yeah. I get no bonuses. There we go.
Nice.
Bonuses.
If you pass, discard this card. All right. So that was
All right.
my turn. Brings us to an encounter phase.
Research encounter in a city.
All right.
Okay. In an abandoned warehouse, a group of yellow sign cultists are forcefully inducting a prisoner to their ranks. Observe the ceremony to allow the cult's power to grow, to gain this clue, and impair the influence. Or interrupt the ceremony and escape with the prisoner to gain 1 random ally asset from the deck.
I don't know what to do there. You know what? That 1 clue's not going to help me. So I'm going to...
Wait a second. You are the most buffed up of buffed up and can buff double things double. You're not going to take 1 impairment to get another clue?
The ally might be better. Until I get a card that says for every ally, you...
I was just saying, you wanted to stay there to do what? To get the clue. So...
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
no. Don't take... You're right. The ally might be better.
I'm going to take the ally. I am because my thought is the clue will not help me.
Okay.
What would be awesome if it was an ally that gave you a clue. That would just
would
make
be
it all-
nice. That would be very nice.
And they exist.
They
They
do.
exist. The game is rarely that kind. So I got an ally, and I get Agent of Secrets. Gain +1 to lore and observation. You may reroll 1 die when resolving lore and observation. That's a
So-
good ally.
Yeah.
So Rob, do the treasure hunter and agents of secrets, they don't stack
The text
for the
does.
observation?
Right. So you can only take the best observation bonus that you have.
Okay.
So you'd only get a
Right.
+1, but you would get to use 2 rerolls, 1 from each.
Even though it says you may reroll, I feel like the observation reroll would only be once.
Nope.
Why? It's literally the same effect.
But that's fine. You may reroll
That's
1
fine.
die,
Okay, it's just the game. Okay, I got you.
and then you may reroll 1 die.
I always mess that up. I
Yeah.
always mess it up.
Yeah.
I should really get some spells. I'm somehow buffed
Yeah.
up for spells.
You're getting to that point, sure.
Well, if Agatha makes it to Tokyo, I'll trade the Agent of Secret with her.
All right, so that was Joe's,
Yeah. Agatha is on Istanbul.
not Constantinople.
Well, that's your one.
It's my one.
That's your one.
I used my one. I'm proud of it. Istanbul. Winds threaten to throw a stranger off the Galata Bridge. Despite your fear, you attempt to rescue. Test will.
Why do I keep having to test will?
Because you keep on passing, apparently.
If you pass, you bring the grateful stranger ashore. Gain 1 character unique asset.
Ooh, all right.
It'd be funny if it's Randolph Carter.
Be pretty amazing. Let's see. No, it is Karina Jones.
Karina
She
Jones.
Roll an additional die for an influence or observation test, and when I gain this card from the deck, gain a talent condition.
Ooh.
Nice.
Hot dog. Okay. Talent. 1, 2, 3. Talent. Oh, it's studious. I can improve skills. Oh, that was so worth it. Thank you. Thank you,
go.
Karina Jones.
All right. Roland's having a research encounter for a clue.
All right, so Roland is having a research encounter for a clue. And where is he at?
In a city.
In a city.
I'm pretty sure.
The Silver Twilight Lodge wants to help you quell the epidemic of insanity, but does not yet trust you enough to reveal its secret. Test influence -1.
Oh, okay. That ain't great.
Where are you rolling? Nope, not great.
How much do I want this?
Yeah, you
gain
kind of
2
want
clues.
it.
I will use my focus. Hopefully.
Come on, Roland. Focus. Ah!
All right. Once per round.
Yeah. All right, if you pass...
Well,
No, no fail effect, so nothing bad happens at least.
Okay.
All right. Who am I? Where am I? I'm
you are
also stuck in Istanbul.
Istanbul. Okay.
Eric didn't use his one.
I used them long ago. A secret group of scholars have taken interest in you. Improve influence. Oh, that's just cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I needed.
They show you a
Well, I
shocking
need it too.
ancient text written by Theodophilus regarding his translation of the Necronomicon. His words deeply disturb you. Test lore. Or test will.
I kind of want you to fail. Please fail.
Comment encounter. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want me to fail too. There you go.
Well,
Yes. All right.
it can depend on you to fail, Rob.
I'm in.
And the reason is if you fail, lose 2 sanity, but
yes, I'm gonna instill bravery in you. I'm gonna roll 8 dice to see. Now this time, folks, it's gonna be a little bit different. Not
Only
much,
a little bit.
but so
enough.
you do not lose the sanity. There's no additional effect to me, but I gain a clue, which was the important thing.
all right. Glad to help.
Yeah, now I'm gonna get thing like lose 3 sanity right now during the mythos phase
Yep.
and die.
Oh, well, speaking of,
Here we go. Oh, a rumor.
no,
Not a rumor.
not a rumor.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're
So,
moving the...
advanced film track.
Yep. To blue, we do have a blue gate.
Tokyo.
So we go down to 7.
Okay, Monster Surge.
That's
Monster
what I was worried
Surge.
about. That was
What
the
do we
one
have?
thing I was worried about.
We have 2 monsters coming out
Yeah.
of the Tokyo Gate. So we got a cultist. First cultist we've seen. And then a sand dweller who does not automatically go to the pyramids for some reason. So those are just going to chill out over there. Then we get 2 clues.
You want me to do it?
Please. Well, that was weird. Unknown Kadath. Oh, I know what happened because I had to move this board for it to fit.
Unknown Kadath. Is that up here?
Yeah. And where was the other one? It landed on Roland's head.
No. I haven't pressed the button yet.
Oh,
Oh,
so that just got there somehow. All right, and the second one. Up at Space 9.
All over the place. All right. So, you had told everyone the parchment was indecipherable, but you were lying. You know the ritual necessary to summon and bind the dark powers. You could strike a bargain with it. The situation is desperate, but you know that a solution is within its powers. But what will it ask for you in return? The lead investigator may gain a dark pact to immediately resolve one rumor in play. There's no
Len,
rumors
what do
in
we say
now,
about
wait
a dark
minute.
pact?
That is right. I was gonna say, hang on. We have an unconditional rule in this game that you always take the dark pact, even for no benefit.
Okay, you two. I'm glad you're not the lead investigator.
It's a good thing. Leadership does not befit me.
Okay.
All right.
Speaking of, who wants to be lead?
Not it.
Okay, I'll stay.
Well, see, here, what if you stayed but did it as Roland? The only reason I say is because the later on in the turn that Agatha goes gives me more of an opportunity to use the spell and keep generating clues.
Okay.
If there's no other good reason, I'll just put that in as a...
Okay. So, you need to go to a gate.
yeah, I'm thinking Hyperborea might be more my style after that
I
monster
could
search.
send you to Hyperborea if you want. Do you want to do that?
I think so. Well, you know what?
So
I can get there
first
in
off,
2 turns.
Len gets to decide. You can just give him the flight and Len can go wherever you want. You don't have to make the decision for him.
No, that's fine. But I'm also wondering, Eric, now that it is Hyperborea, I can get there in 2 turns. We're not going to solve this mystery in 2 turns anyway. So why blow that? Maybe I go to Hyperborea and then can, someone else or me can fly to another gate. Because it doesn't make sense to burn that thing for me to basically go an extra space.
Okay.
I
What
get to
does-
Rome, buy a ship ticket, and then do my thing next turn.
Cultists do on a reckoning.
On a reckoning, the cultist summons a Baiki. A Baiki monster ambushes an investigator on this space or an adjacent space. So if we stay away from the cultist, that's not a problem, but I see that might not be an option.
Yeah. So, get rid of the ghost because the ghost is going to be tough for me to take out, or do I get? No, I get rid of the ghost. Get rid of the ghost. I'm going to use the police assistant to get rid of the ghost. That's one of his passives. Drop it in the monster bag, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and then spawn a clue. And if we're not going to use the flight right now,
Okay.
are we going to use the flight? No one needs the flight right now.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will then spawn a clue. Right where you are. That was a moment too late, but that's fine. So that's that. Does he just sit? No, he does not sit here like an idiot.
Oh, close the gate. Oh, him.
Yeah, Roland. So Roland has 2 turns. He's not going to sit on this clue. He's going to move up to this clue to try to get that one, and he will focus. Right? I didn't use his special action this round, did I? No. I took the flight out last round.
Right.
Okay. So he'll focus, and that's that.
I am open to suggestions.
Where are you?
I'm in Istanbul as well. So I could just go and start trying to get clues. I don't know how good I'll be at it, but
Buff up and get clues, because
You could,
a gate might pop up right in our laps, and if we have people that are prepared for it.
all right. So do you want the Istanbul clue, or are you going to be
No,
moving off?
I have to go to Rome in order to get that ticket.
All right. So what is out? All right. So that doesn't really help me. So first thing I'm going to do is rest, because I can now. So that brings me to 6 health and 5 sanity. Then I can't be at 6 health because I don't have 6 health. I have 5 health. Then do I still have my focus. There's not really anything. Not really into any of that. Yeah, I guess I'll get my second focus token. All right, Joe.
G.
Joe's going to try to get rid of his debt condition, which is influence.
Yep.
And I don't think I have anything that bumps up influence. I have a ton of things that bump up stuff, but nothing on influence. So that's a 4 dice roll.
Ooh.
Oh, for the love of all of it is. Ugh!
So you're still in debt.
Move there.
Agatha, what's she gonna do?
These dice are leaving. Goodbye.
Second.
What's that?
Was that his second action?
Yeah,
or are we
you're
waiting
up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he had another action. Yeah, so I have a tough debate here. I need to rest. I've got debt, but I definitely need to move. So I'm going to move to Rome.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to try to get rid of the debt. That may be more hazardous to my health than the rest action, or not taking the rest action. So I will test influence. I'm at a 3. And I pass. The debt is gone.
All right.
Okay.
And Eric, you're back with Roland.
Research encounter in the wilderness.
Nope. Oh, because he's the first player. Okay.
Unless we want to cheat, that's also an option.
A research encounter in the wilderness, you say?
Okay. So I'm sensing some pushback on the cheating. All right.
After tailing the men to a forgotten temple, you search the premises to see what they find. Test observation -1.
Observation -1, so that's 4. I don't know why I moved that dice up there.
I don't know if you want to pass this.
Okay. Why not?
If you pass, you find a disturbingly lifelike painting of a city on a lake. Close one gate of your choice on any space.
Huh.
I still think that's a good. Oh yeah, no, I still think that's a good thing.
Do we have any
What's-
green gates?
No,
Okay. Any blue gates we're not going to get to?
yeah, Tokyo with those monsters on them.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to take these guys off the board.
Well, the monsters will say, but at least we'll get rid of the Tokyo Gate. You want to close that one?
Yeah, I'll close that one.
Yeah,
All right.
like
And
that.
you can go to Tokyo and then as a local action leave, right?
So you go to Unknown Kadath,
Yeah.
and yes, so the portals are local paths or whatever they're called, so that you can take one of them as a free action.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just saying I can get out of there without getting beaten up.
That is true.
Okay.
That is true.
I don't gain the clue though.
You do not gain the clue.
Roland is supposed to be all about gaining clues. This is supposed to be his thing, and he is consistently through every game we've played been completely unable to acquire clues.
I call bullshit on that. You literally had the option to take a clue.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine. I chose not to take the clue.
There's only so much you can blame him for.
All right. So speaking of not taking clues, somebody read me a city research encounter.
Okay, I'll read a city research encounter once I remember where the research deck is. There we go. All right, city. You hire the finest burglar you can afford to break into the police station and steal a case file on the Cult of the Yellow Sign. Influence.
That sounds like me. That sounds like a thing I would do. Whew. I passed.
You pass, the burglar finds what you need. Gain this clue.
Oh, getting
That's
clues is not that hard at all. What's going on here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll stop.
You won't. We both know you won't. Okay, so I'm having this weird dream thingy encounter.
Oh, all right. Okay. So it's the city's on the lake. It's not a.
Oh, that's right. Right. As an encounter investigator on a space containing a gate may travel to the shores of Lake Hali. Draw and resolve a cities on the lake special encounter.
Here we go. A lot of text. So wandering through the mists on the shores of Lake Hali, you stumble upon a Byaki engaged in a ferocious battle against Amigo. Resolve the pass effect to assist Amigo by attempting to banish the Byaki, or resolve the fail effect to remain hidden and let the battle play out. So you've either got a lore -1 or an observation -1.
Lore -1 or an observation -1. Is there?
The negative is better on the observation -1. You don't want to use a
my
health.
observation is much better as well.
Well, there you go.
I'll do observation -1, and I get +1 for my ally.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to remain hidden and let the battle play out.
Yep.
Duck behind an alien rock formation and try to keep silent. Observation -1.
Okay, observation -1. So that's 5 dice. Pass, barely.
All right, well, that's enough. If you pass, the Byaki eventually follows the Migo through a portal as it tries to escape, leaving you a path home. Close this gate.
I'm going to close the gate, and I will spend the 2 clues to put a token on.
Well done.
Hooray!
Guys, I don't want to say that it's just me, but I feel like we were doing fine on part 1 when I was here, and we're
That's
doing
not
fine
true.
on part 3.
We were not
now
doing
that
fine
I'm
on
here.
part 1. We were not doing fine on part
What
1.
do you mean?
I watched the video back. We were
Oh,
not
all
doing
right, I
fine on
forgot.
part 1.
Selective memory, but I'm just saying we're doing great tonight.
All right, where's Agatha?
Oh God, Agatha's in Rome.
Just a straight up Rome encounter?
Straight up Rome.
All right, let's see what it has in store. The statue of St. Michael atop the Castel Sant'Angelo inspires you. Improve will.
Oh, I needed that so bad. Okay.
Inside,
Yeah.
you meet Count Cagliostro, who died over 100 years ago. Test will -1. In a rare, improve and then test that same.
Well,
Yeah.
I have a 3 now and a grizzly totem. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh my god, I forgot with that totem I could reroll. That's a free reroll every turn too.
There you
Which I
go.
almost- We're good.
If you pass, he shares a quest to gain 1 task unique asset.
Oh, Eric, your favorite task unique.
Oh, I love them.
assets.
Yeah, they're so.
Purifying the world. Oh, this is not good for her.
Eat a non-epic monster. That's easy.
All right. Is that everyone? Did we start with
It's
Roland?
everyone.
All right.
All right.
Let's have a Mythos phase.
Let's not.
No surges, please. Please. Actually, a surge would be fine. Yeah.
All right. Advance the Omen track.
All right. So we go to the green. Do we have any green gates?
Do not.
We do not. Okay. What's next?
Monster Surge.
All right. So there's no green gate for them to surge out of. So we spawn a gate instead. You want to click the button?
Okay, spawn gate.
Oh, another red gate, though.
In the heart of Agatha with a carrier night gaunt.
Just left there.
I know. That sucks.
All right. And then 2 clues. Are we out of clues yet? We're coming close.
Okay. Spawn 2 clues. 1,
In London
2.
and Space 17, India. All right.
Okay. The strain must be too much. Reality is pulling itself apart at the seams, and every wizard and sorcerer feels the overpowering energy unleashing arcane forces in every direction. I am sorry, Lynn.
It's alright.
Investigator flips each spell he has, revealing the effect on the back as if he rolled only ones, no successes, on his lore test. If the spell has an effect that refers to that investigator, choose the investigator.
Himself. Yeah. Okay.
The investigator must choose himself. If the spell effect refers to any other token or space, the investigator must choose the nearest token or space of the indicated type.
It's not the end of the world.
Nah.
Alright, so am I the only one with spells?
Yep.
You're currently
Is that
the
true? That is true.
Yeah. I have. I'm buffed to use spells, but I don't.
So I'm going to choose to do Alter Fate first.
Okay.
And it says... Oh my. Impair 1 skill of your choice unless you discard this card. Looking at the 3+, I am inclined to... I'm going to impair lore
Okay.
and keep
What's
it.
the 3+?
I can improve a skill of my choice. So on Reckonings, I'll be rolling... Well, now I'll be rolling 7 dice. With a reroll. And if I get 3 successes, I'll improve a skill. Plus, I like the ability to be able to trade everything. So, I will impair that. That's fine. And then my Instill Bravery, we know... Oh, no! I gain a Madness. I was thinking... Oh, sucks. Yes. I get Insomnia. Oh, great. Well, that sucks. Hey, who's got the Elixir of Life, Joe Diamond? Where are you?
I do.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, Joe's in Dreamland, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm in Dreamland.
All right. How are we feeling? Do we have one more in us?
I do. It's you guys.
I'm Mark.
All right. Does it matter who's lead investigator?
As long as it's not me.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because I'll take it unless there's a reason not to.
I don't know a good reason not
All
to. Go ahead, take it.
All right, I'll take it. And then what will I do with that? Did anything come out that I want? Nothing's moved. The concoction might not be a bad thing to have. So we're just gonna move to here. And we will... You know what we'll do? We're gonna take a train ticket. Is that what we're gonna do?
I don't know.
Nah, let's take a
Is that-
resource. Nope, we're gonna take a resource. All right, that's me. Joe Diamond, Joey D.
Okay, there are no gates on this board. So I'm going to move out to Tokyo. I'm going to then... I'm then going to focus.
Okay,
And
Alright.
that's the end of it for me.
that's right.
Okay, so Agatha is going to rest.
Yeah.
She's going to gain a health and a sanity and try to get rid of this amnesia because I'm worried about losing the spell. I perform a rest, roll a die on a 5 or 6, discard this card. Oh! You know what? Using the lucky cigarette case to add 1 to the result of a die.
Was
It's
this
not
a
a
test?
test. Not a test. I can't do that. Okay. So
Can I... Wait, before Len goes, can I mulligan on the focus?
Yep.
I want to try to get rid of the die.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm gonna roll my 4 influence and try to get rid of that debt.
And
Okay.
you did it.
What would have this done to me? Amnesia. Okay, that's not too horrible.
Yeah, but you might have missed it with might have made the lore. All right, so Agatha
that was my
rested.
rest. That was my rest. And now, being that I can't get up there anyway, I am going to acquire assets. I have ideas. So I'm gonna use Karina Jones to give me an additional die for an influence test. So I'll be rolling 4. That's the one I needed. I will go into debt and take the Arcanist.
Mm-hmm.
Gives me 2 spells and I can discard 1. Now, I've never thought about it this way. It does say gain 2 spells, then discard 1 spell. That can be one of my other spells, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, all right. So let's see what he's won. Okay.
Summoning.
Not good. And find gate. Ugh, I hate both of those. All right. Well, I will get rid of find gate because I don't need to be sucking away. Yeah, I don't need that.
All right.
It's fine. Gives me other stuff, and I have a debt that I need to get.
So is Agatha's too, right?
Those are her too.
All right, Eric, Roland.
Roland. I wish Roland was tougher.
Hmm.
I don't. I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I could move back down to space 15. I could just sit still. No, just sitting still doesn't make sense.
No.
I could go to the pyramids and prepare to go and face this thing, but this thing's tough and Roland's not.
Yeah.
You could
So-
pick up the alchemical concoction.
I could if I was on a city space.
Oh, you're not?
Yeah,
No.
but I could move down here. Yeah, okay. So I'll move down here. And I will then try to acquire assets to pick up the alchemical concoction. Good plan. And his influence is... Oh, he has nothing. That's right, he got his influence impaired. Nope. What we got out here? Alright. Does otherworldly encounter include City by the Lake encounters?
So, because
No.
it's a special encounter.
That's just fun.
But at this
Fine.
point, you might as well take it.
How's it take it to clear it out?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw a debt.
Granted, you
Take
could do
this.
that with your special.
What?
Yeah, but at least he'd get something.
Yeah.
Right?
I get something, yeah. And I mean, it. When I rest, I spawn a clue.
Right.
Okay, so I get those two. Restock. Lantern went for on. Oh, that's nice. That would have been nice a minute ago. Oh, okay. Well, that's also nice. But then I'm gonna use his passive to spawn clues, unless someone wants to fly somewhere.
Not yet, I think.
Okay. Spawn 2 clues. One there. One there. We only have 1 clue left in the bag.
All right. Let's do some encounters.
Okay. You are having a research encounter in the wilderness, right?
In a city.
In a city. All right. A small package arrives for you in a plain paper sack. Opening the package reveals a pale mask, and upon touching it, you are inundated with visions of a prison deep within a faraway star. You may gain a dark pact condition to gain the pallid mask artifact and improve one skill of your choice.
What do we know about the...
Let's just to sweeten the pot. Let's see what the pallid mask is. Oh, it's terrible.
During the encounter phase, you may choose an encounter as if there are no monsters on your space. You know,
Yeah,
it wouldn't have taken much for me to take the Dark Pact,
Yeah.
but that doesn't do it at all.
It takes a little bit more.
Definitely. Even I am in full agreement with that. That is trash.
You do get to improve a skill, but
No.
for a dark pack, that's
No.
not that great. Okay,
And I don't
so
get the clue.
give me a research encounter.
All right, where are you, Joe?
I am in Tokyo.
City? Okay.
Yep, city.
Mafia knows something, but they refuse to deal with anyone they do not already know. If you have a deal condition, oh my god, they will tell you what you want to know. If you do their dirty work, you may spend a sanity to gain this clue. If you don't have a deal condition they refuse, discard this clue. You had to get rid of that debt!
What? Ah.
See, debt is good.
Apparently.
I've been saying that for years in this game.
God, this game is
I've never seen that before. That's great.
that is just rude.
Discard this clue.
It's
I
crazy.
did it.
Oh my god.
All right, I am in Rome again.
When in
we're gonna rob
Rome.
your city.
Yeah. When in Rome, we have a Rome encounter. The Vatican Library is so vast, you ask a librarian for a recommendation. Test influence.
Okay, I still have the +1 influence from the from Karina, so I'll be rolling 4. Pass.
If you pass, he leads you to a codex that recounts how worshippers of Shub-Niggurath were driven out of Rome, and the story renews your confidence. Improve will.
Oops. We'll take that.
Research encounter in a city.
We're gonna get one clue out of this, right, guys? Right?
That would be nice.
Oops, that's the wrong card. You methodically check buildings downtown for the yellow sign. Test observation -1.
There you go.
Observation -1. Okay, so that's a 5. So that's a 4. Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
If you pass, you find the sign etched onto the door with a knife and take note of who comes and goes. Gain this clue and 1 additional clue.
Nice.
There we go. Now we're in business.
Okay. The clue bag is now empty.
All right. I think, oh, okay. All right, but that's okay because we're now coming to the last mythos phase of the night. And how bad could it be? So first, we're going to advance the omen track onto the blue space. We got rid of our blue gate, didn't we?
Yep.
Red, and red. Oh, so that will be fun.
Next round.
So Reckoning, starting with monsters on the space on the board. So we do have a cultist. And a Baki monster ambushes an investigator on this space or an adjacent space. So that would be Joe and Tokyo. So where is our Baki? There we go. All right, just a horror of 1.
Okay. So I have a will of 4. I get from the museum director 1 additional during a combat encounter.
Mm-hmm.
So that would give me 5 dice.
No
Wow.
problem. All right, and now strength. Looking at 2 and 2.
Okay. Strength. So the strength, just a strength test. I get, my strength is a 3. I get 1 additional for my Colt revolver.
Mm-hmm.
So, and a reroll, I gain +3. So that's up to 4 plus 3, so I'm up to 7. The ally gives me a reroll, but nothing else.
Right.
And that's it. So I'm rolling 7 dice for the strength test.
Ooh.
All right, you defeat it. Take no damage, and you may lose 1 sanity and move 3 spaces.
Up to 3 spaces or exactly 3?
That's an interesting question.
Well, it's just weird because it says instead of resolving another encounter, but it's not an encounter.
Yeah. So the instead probably screws it. So never mind.
All right.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
That is disappointing.
All right. So that was the cultist. Any other creatures have reckoning effects?
The thing in Australia does, but I don't think it does anything.
Let's see. Each investigator on the space loses 1 sanity, so we're okay with that. Next, we have to lose sanity equal to the number of gates unless the lead investigator gains a blight condition. So we're at 1, 2, 3.
Joe will take 1. And
Somebody else take 2 and I'll prevent it.
All right.
okay. Roland will take
I'll
2.
take. Oh, okay. Roland will take 2. All right. So instilling bravery. I'm at a 4, 7. 7 dice. 2 successes means nothing to me and prevents the thing, but I do gain a clue. Oh,
All right.
I'll take one out of the garbage.
All right, and then and there weren't any Mythos cards in play, so we go to conditions. Zoe doesn't have any. Joe doesn't have any. Agatha.
Agatha might have a few. So I'm gonna do Alter Fate first. So she's got 7 dice. Oh, I should be rolling an additional die too. Whoops. Because the Arcanist. I'm gonna re-roll a die during a lore test for my Arcane Scholar. Just trying to get to the 3rd. Damn it. Do I have any 4s here? I do have a 4. I'm gonna use a cigarette case.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
Makes
bump
sense.
that up, this 4 up to a 5, giving me 3 successes.
All right.
Which, when I flip Alter Fate, says by glancing through time, you're able to prepare for the future, improve a skill of your choice. I am going to improve lore again.
Sounds good.
I hope I didn't screw myself, because now, all right. So that's that was Alter Fate.
Did you get your? Oh no, never mind.
Let's do Amnesia. I'll be rolling 4 + 1, 5 dice.
Oof.
Okay, that's a pass. And now my debt. People you owe have decided to make an example of you. Gain a wanted condition. Oh, that's a problem. Then discard this card. That's a problem.
While you're pulling that up, Roland has a debt.
All right. Flip the card. You were warned that to fulfill your obligation would have far-reaching consequences. Only you realized just how far they were willing to go. Spawn 1 gate unless you spend 1 clue, then discard this card. Huh. Do we
On the
want
gate,
another-
I think, is a good thing.
Do we want another gate?
Kinda no, but kinda yes.
Kinda yes.
Okay, let's spawn the gate.
Because look, we know that next. Oh, it's another red. Jeez, I was just gonna say, hey, all we have are reds. So what's the worst? Yeah, well.
All right, with occultist and Ulthar.
That's not bad.
Might not be good. So is that all the reckonings? All right, so now we spawn a gate.
Oh yeah.
All right, spawn. Did you do it?
No. Gate,
I'll
not
spawn.
clue.
How about something close to us?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, it's close to me.
Another red. We're gonna get murdered.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Well, this is where we use the flight.
Yeah, this is getting tight. Because was this 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5
reds.
5 reds. So that means, and we're only at 6 or 7 doom, so this isn't great.
Well, if we close 2, then we'll be all right for a little while.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, how many clues does Agatha have?
3.
So let's finish this out. You keep replaying the struggle in your mind. Just as you gained the upper hand, a smug expression crept over the monstrosity's face just for an instant. What did that abomination know you didn't? Hunter becomes the hunted. Each investigator on a space containing a monster gains a hunted condition. Is that anyone?
Well, no, I think we're good on that one.
All right. Ooh.
We're somewhat set up here.
Yeah.
We're somewhat set up.
So we need 3 more of these tokens.
Yeah.
Who has 2 clues each? Agatha does.
Roland and
Roland
Agatha.
does. And they're both within striking distance of gates. Yeah.
And we can get a spade. Yeah. If there is a clue, yeah, I can only have a research or a otherworld encounter.
I think if we get lucky, we can bang it out in 2 turns next time. If we get lucky.
Yeah.
So this is turning into our epic adventure. Going the farthest we've had to go yet. We might get it before Doom hits 0, but
close.
we might not. It's gonna be
a good
close.
It's gonna be a good finish.
Yes, it is. But speaking of finishing, I think we're gonna finish here for the night. Thanks all of you who's been watching along. Feel free to shout out your predictions either in chat or in the comments for the YouTube video. Let us know if you think that we're gonna hit 0 Doom on our next session or not. I'd be really curious which way people think this is gonna go. Eric, Len's great as always again to play this game with you, and I look forward to hopefully finishing it up next week.
Hope so.
All right, thank you all for coming. Have a good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.